This is no ordinary pill. This is India's favorite, the legendary DOLO-650. A US doctor just said Indians take Dolo like Cadbury's Gems. Doctor, how do you know? Have you attended an Indian wedding with a fever, headache, heartbreak, job crisis? The answer is always DOLO-650 Lele. Paracetamol is just the compound. The real magic is the branding. Dolo's sales number could put the stock market to shame. Now hear the real story. In 2019, around 75 million strips of Dolo 650 were sold. In 2020, the number jumped to 94 million. And by the end of 2021, hold on, the whopping 145 million strips were sold. That's nearly double the 2019 figure. This isn't just a paracetamol, it's a pop culture. India's emotional support system.
There's a rise of these over-the-counter drugs because there was the scare after COVID, and all of a sudden there's this half information and awareness about these particular drugs. And one thing I did want to bring in notice is also the overuse of these drugs in children population, so pediatric population. And so what happens is when you do take a lot of these drugs, which the general population do not realize, the safe limitation is about 1,000 to 2,000 depending on your body weight. And people end up in like liver toxicity, and that can be silent initially, but then there's a lot of admissions where you see that the liver function tests have increased, and the patient itself is in like a poisoning state or presents like sepsis, like infection. So this definitely has to be regulated, the overuse of these over-the-counter drugs.
Dolo 650 is used in Indian households for a variety of symptoms. In India, paracetamol is widely available, with many people taking it at the slightest sign of fever. Among the various brands, Dolo 650 has emerged as the most popular in recent years, experiencing significant consumption growth. This trend has been highlighted by a US doctor, a gastroenterologist, and a health educator who remarked on social media that Indians take Dolo 650 like it's a Cadbury Gems, emphasizing its widespread use.
But anything, if you take in excess or without medical prescription, it can be harmful. For example, if we talk about the paracetamol or acetaminophen, it is available over the counter in US in different strengths from 325 milligram, 500 milligram, 650 milligram. And depending on the condition, usually take it. If it is arthritis, pain, something like that, yes, 650 milligram is required. So the question here is not about the dolo. The question here is whether you are taking it when it is really required. Are you taking in the right doses, or you are doing overdosing of the drug,